my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse build to reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold.
Yeah, here looking for him.
Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Oh, you stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight.
I don't fuck with Kevin Hart like that.
And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. I don't be with me so.
Well, you folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, dude, either tell me I'm working or don't even ask me about
Here we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Second and 16. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Whoosh. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 46. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jay. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 54 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Going this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys
Come on,
are going
bro.
to get
That
the
nigga was
ball
behind me and called the ball in front of me.
line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
Wait, what? How that run even make
Yards
sense?
on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 59 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we go for circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A gain of 9.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
28-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
30-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They go play action here on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Rodgers. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
18 on the play.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Packers.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce.
And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, come on. You can't right back to me.
So get this up to the 29.
Hey. Oh, you almost fucked up. You almost fucked up, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And when he runs takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him and just regular tackle.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
35-yard line. That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
I see that shit too.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Eagles 14, Packers 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play.
I was waiting on that, dude. I was waiting.
Just trying to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yards.
I said, why the fuck he ain't throwing this bitch?
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers.
Come on, why are you throwing the ball like that?
Rodgers.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it'll slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 44, Wentz. That is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him. Incomplete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
4th down and 1.
And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal. So instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
That's on me, baby.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second and 12, operating from the 39. Here's Jones. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down carry by Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
What?
The last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. the delay, Jones.
Get in there.
Just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On the play. Brings up 4th down.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They start on the ground here at Sanders.
You see how they turned me around?
A little room there as he's up to about the 37. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Wentz.
I wish you would have, bitch.
Down he goes. Kenny Clark busting through to get him for a loss of 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Play action. Now Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Second and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they'll cut the
hey, that nigga sound like he got to hit.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Joe, boy, I know you be on them, Joe.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
That's not Joe.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, no, he does it.
Time here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
Damn, that fucking lineman came off there.
As well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He got off that fucking line,
they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Brings up third
what the
and
action
4.
You know what I was thinking about too, though, Ronnie? If they gonna have these games this long, fucking fatigue gotta play a factor, dog. I haven't seen a nigga get tired yet.
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
Yeah.
And the throw there gonna be incomplete.
I haven't seen a nigga get tired yet,
We
bro.
use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy.
Right, that's what I was about to say.
Otherwise,
If we just gonna keep the same people in there for a whole 8 minutes.
To disrupt the pass. That's pulled in at the 32. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Jones. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
I was just about to say it, like they still on the outside every time.
Had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get out.
But the thing is, I've been running to the inside too, but no matter. Anytime I try to run to the outside, them niggas containing that
I would
shit.
agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
on 2nd and 9. Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is tackled inside
that's personal foul.
quite to the 35.
A gain of
13 yards, 1st down Packers.
Green Bay.
That's on you, baby.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers looking deep for Adams, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll try again with Jones.
Get in there.
Second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have taken the lead. It's good,
He
and
ran
they'll
through
take
you
a
because he
17-14
tried to hit stick him, and then the other dude was drugging me.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone.
Oh, that was a hit stick, baby.
To the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah.
At their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The 18-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Sanders. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
The handoff.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 24, Eagles 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
Yo, you had 3 offensive linemen running in front of you, bro.
A pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wentz. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
Oh, get it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Clock keeps moving.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Another run with Sanders, and he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, come on, bro.
From that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on 1st down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball.
but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 17.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, Overstreet, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Good second half. Well,
The
good
last
second
run
half
good
so
for
far.
2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Another run here with Sanders. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The
he
kick
missed.
by Elliott is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
The tackle made.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
That was a good play.
An incompletion.
What the fuck was, boy?
That feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
He sets up the screen to Jones.
Bro.
And to the
I just wanted to go. I just wanted to stop and go for the head.
Obviously, he is well short of the first.
That's all.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not touching none of that.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll fire it deep for Rager, and unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Not as fucking snowing outside.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he finds his man, that's Sweeney. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Called adjustments, baby. I said it's called adjustments.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on first down. Jones. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
At the 21-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And they take a knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Fly, eagle, fly.
The kick by Crosby is good.
Hey, and look, what you say when you went up 14-0? Yeah, what you asked for.
Something extraordinary here in the closing stages. That field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we got to find 2 scores.
Yeah, calm on that ball, man. We ain't tripping. Just as fast as you can score 14, I can score 14.
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And
the
he'll
who?
go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Hold on, whoa. How many times I did that, Ronnie? Once? Look, I did that once, because I don't... Hey, go look at my screen. It's up.
They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
You tripping, dog.
Onside kick.
You going look at that bitch, boy. I don't do that shit.
But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that
matters
is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
No, they wasn't. That's how they come out, and then I dragged them. Either I dragged them down, or I bump them. I know how I play. You ain't got to tell me what I was doing.
On play action, it's Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nickel.
No, I said I bumped the corners. Nigga, I brought my people down because I don't know how to do it, and then they come down on your people. I don't know how to do nothing else.
It's gonna pretty much write an end to this one.
Well, I'm not calling that shit. I'm not fucking manually. I'm not saying, hey, fucking base a line of fucking to do that to your people.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the lead.
Dog. No, but you acting like I'm doing something different than I would do when we would play any other time, dog. Nigga, really I ain't even know what the fuck you base a line. I don't even know how to do it. That's how I know. I wasn't doing it. But if you talking about that's how they come out like that, I guess I would. But I know I'm bumping them, man, because I don't like the way that shit set up like that. Nah, nigga, you fucking played me. I know you couldn't.
Today's final
I know you could.
Well, one win down,
nigga, that's because you try to start throwing the ball instead of kept on running that bitch.
Sports, but a good start.
Your people were fucking your line was abusing my defensive line.
It's a long offseason ahead for them now.
If I can't stop the run, I can't stop the run. That ain't cheesy. It ain't like you was doing the same play. That ain't cheesy.
I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching.
Them boys, you just had 2 to 3 fucking offensive linemen coming down there blocking the shit out of it.
Philly.
Good game though, cuz. Did what you asked for. Hey, oh yeah, what happened? I should have took my points, huh? What'd you say? I should have took my points, huh? Boy, look. Look how it's spreading that bitch around, dude, dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 motherfuckers had a catch. You know what happened, huh? Nah, for real though, you know what happened? For real, for real? You really looked past me. Yeah, you did. Cause you went up 14 and you was just about to try to start embarrassing me. Instead of just playing your game and waiting until the second half. You should have played. You may say you should have ran the ball.